Hello and welcome to MD TV for a powerful, practical insight that will help your team go further and faster. And right now we're thinking about why goal setting doesn't work and how you can fix it. Now there's lots of questions that you can ask when defining a clear goal. But one of the most important ones is who. Who is it actually for? And not just who is it for, but what's actually in it for them. One of my first jobs when I started in the world of work after university was as an internal consultant. I was a manufacturing systems engineer for ICI. Now it was a bit of a joke because I was green and wet behind the ears and knew nothing, but had to persuade people to give me projects that I could work on to create improvements within their business. And I actually got to the point that right at the start there was very little work to go around, and there's nothing worse than having too little to do. So I would identify just about anybody who might want something doing, and then I persuade them to do all sorts of different projects in order to fill my diary. Now I learned to my cost that I could waste a lot of time and energy by taking this approach. And finally things got into an even keel when I recognized the power of identifying who the customer really was and understanding what it was they really wanted. So that's the challenge I've got for you here. Be clear on who the customer is, and when you start to write this down, it's very easy to write a very long list. You end up putting all of your stakeholders down on this list. That's not the right way to go. Who is the key customer? And if there's more than one, okay, maybe allow yourself a second, maybe at a push a third. Don't make it a huge long list, and be very clear who's at the top of that list, who is the key customer. And the second thing to think about then is not what you think they should want that you can persuade them that they need, but actually what do they really want? And don't just mind read, have the conversation. Having identified who the key customer really is, go out and speak to them and find out what it is that they really want. Because too many goals fail to get any real traction. But watching these videos and my forthcoming seminar, Clarity is Power, means that doesn't have to happen to you and your team. See you tomorrow.